What's up, everybody? It's Mr. E saying hello, howdy, and what's up. The debate just got done, final South Carolina debate, and here's what we got. How funny is it that Ron Paul never got mentioned in anybody's comments, in anybody's, little zings and zags and whatnot? How funny was that? Because if you noticed it, if you go back on it, I don't think there was any point except at the very beginning where they mentioned Ron Paul at all. They didn't mention him. Why? Because they didn't want him to speak. And even at one point, when CNN tried to flip him over and just kind of, sweep him under the rug for a different question, the only doctor up there, the only guy that can give the right answer to the abortion question, from a constitutional perspective and from a doctor's perspective, from a freedoms perspective, and they tried to skip over him. And the crowd, to their credit, beautiful job, guys, beautiful job. That says more to everybody in the country than anything. You believe in freedom, you believe in the right to free speech, and you believe in a fair shake. Good job, guys. We love you for it. But when Ron Paul did get to speak, when they let him speak, what did he do? He owned it. He owned it. He spoke about what he needed to speak. The abortion issue, reverse Roe versus Wade, send it back to the states, let them decide. You know there will be some states that won't want abortion. You know there will be that want some abortion. But the feds won't have to say anything about it anymore. Our federal tax dollars won't have to pay for it anymore. I see it as a win-win. Now, the Santorum slap, which I think is what it should be called because that was a slap. You could tell that he was pointing at Romney with that, but the fact that Santorum just was like, I gotta go with this, and tried to use it, and then Ron Paul essentially like, dude, this wasn't even about you, but, okay, whack. I'll give it to you anyway. I was expecting it to be Romney's turn, but if you want to take the slap, hey, not a problem. And you could tell that it was his last hope. Tonight was the last shot that Santorum had to make a difference and make an impact, because he was pulling forth out of everybody that was on that stage today. So if he didn't make an impact today, he's done. After the South Carolina primary, he's out, which means it's a three-man race. And if Gingrich's ex says some stuff that really drops Gingrich's ball on the ground and sticks a knife in it, guess what? Gingrich is gone. He might last one more primary, but past that, if these allegations or these comments stick, he's done. Then it's just Romney and Paul. And as we've seen, Paul owns the stage. He owns the stage. He's, Romney keeps trying to look past the competition on the stage, which is his biggest mistake. How stupid are you to try that stunt? You've got three other candidates up on the stage. Yeah, you may not think they're great and such wonderful stuff, but to ignore them, dumb move. Dumb move. That's confidence and arrogance that you should not be showing at this point, buddy. And your supporters, God bless them. We love them. We care about them. But if you're listening to your candidate essentially saying, hey, they don't matter, I'm the only one up here that matters, none of the issues matter either. It's all about me and what I can do against Obama. If that's the only thing you're looking at, beating Obama, I've heard the same rhetoric in, 04 with Kerry. Remember him? Said the same thing. We got to get rid of Bush. We got to get rid of Bush. Well, that didn't work. Dole said it in 96. We got to get rid of Clinton. We got to get rid of Clinton. Didn't work. Why? Because that reasoning is going to excite nobody. Especially if you don't have any ideas that are worth a damn. And you don't, do you, Romney? All you're doing is parroting ideas from other people. Especially Ron Paul. So, at this point, Ron Paul did the job that he needed to do in this debate. He put it exactly how it needed to do. And Especially, here's the difference more than anything. At one point when they got to the tax debate, when it was about the tax returns, and Ron Paul said he's not going to do his, and he made a joke about it. He made a laugher about it. He got the subject kind of, off of him and on to everybody else. Whereas Romney, as soon as the subject got thrown his way, I'll get to it soon. Trust me on this. It's like, that tells you the difference. That tells you what's going to happen when it's time for him to go up against the big guy, Obama. Because he's number one. He's the guy you still have to beat. And if you can't own a simple little issue like your tax returns, how are you going to own up against him when all of his baggage and issues, that nobody talks about? You've got to bring it up because nobody else is going to. Well, if all they're doing is getting you to stammer and stutter on a simple little issue like your tax returns, then guess what? How are you going to be able to defend yourself against somebody who's as seasoned as polished, and as polished as Obama is in attack politics? How's that? How are you going to do that? You can't. Ron Paul's the only one that can deflect it with a smile and make you think, oh, that's so cute, that's so wonderful. No, it's not. It's his way of telling you, hey, you shouldn't be here, and I'm going to win, and I've got the confidence to make it happen. And he does. So, Ron Paul, good job tonight. All the supporters, good work tonight. And to the crowd, great job. South Carolina, do your voting. Make sure you make the right choice. And hopefully us here in Oregon, when we get our turn, we'll do ours too. So, enjoy. Have a good one. Peace.